paper money and computer money, the transformation and impact of cash and digital currency in the economy. Paper money is no longer real money. The naked truth, you know. There was a time when paper money was honest. It wasn't meant to trick anyone. It was just a promise, a simple piece of paper that said, hey, behind this note, there's real gold waiting for you. Holding a bill meant holding a piece of something real. That's why people trusted it, because value actually backed it. But then, in 1971, something changed. The US cut the gold standard, and from that moment on, every piece of money in the world was backed by nothing but faith. No gold, no silver, just trust that the government wouldn't mess it up. But they did. They printed and kept printing more. And now, every bill you hold is worth less than it was yesterday. Your salary stays the same, but everything else gets more expensive. That's not an accident. That's not bad luck. That's a silent tax called inflation. You don't see it, you don't vote for it, but it slowly steals the value of everything you've earned. See, paper money today isn't value, it's belief printed in ink. You believe in the government believes in the banks believe that you'll keep working and paying, and that circle of belief, that's what our entire financial system stands on. An economy built not on gold, not on truth, but on faith from people who never got a say. Digital money, the upgraded form of control, you know. Money used to be something we could touch. We kept it in our wallets. We felt it. It was ours. At least it felt that way. But now, money doesn't live in your pocket anymore. It lives inside a system, inside a server, inside a code, and someone else holds the switch. One simple click, your account is frozen. You still have money on paper, but you can't touch it, can't move it, can't use it. That's not ownership anymore, that's permission. And permission can be taken back. Every time you tap, scan, or transfer, you leave a mark, a digital footprint that never disappears. It tells where you are, who you paid, what you bought, even what kind of person you are. It's not just financial data, it's behavioral data. They don't just know how you spend, they can predict who you're becoming. People think digital money will make life easier, but the truth is, it just makes control easier. They can program your money now. They can say, you can spend this, but not that. Use it before this date. Buy what we approve. Money that expires. Money that obeys rules. Money that decides for you. And we still call it freedom. You see, in the digital age, losing access is the new way of losing everything. You don't need someone to rob you anymore. They just need to turn you off. One technical issue, one system review, one wrong opinion on social media, and boom, you're locked out of your own life savings. And maybe the scariest part, we're not even fighting it, we're welcoming it. We call it innovation, convenience, progress. But what it really is the slow, elegant surrender of financial freedom. In the end, digital money isn't just the next stage of currency, it's the next stage of control. And most people won't realise it until the moment they can't access their own money. 3. The central bank, the real casino boss. You know, people think the central bank is there to keep the economy stable. But the truth is, it's the casino boss of the whole system. Back in the old days, money meant something. You printed it only when you had gold in the vault. There was a limit, a backing, something real. Now, money is just numbers on a screen. A few clicks, and trillions appear out of nowhere, created from nothing. But here's the catch. That new money doesn't go into your pocket or mine. It flows straight to the banks, corporations, and governments in debt. We only get the aftermath. Higher prices, weaker money, and assets like houses or stocks pushed so high, ordinary people can't even dream of catching up. The central bank decides when to print, when to raise rates, when to crash the market, and when to save it. When they print, the rich get richer. When they tighten, the small guys lose their jobs, their homes, their savings. And every cycle, the same story repeats. Different excuses, same results. Each crisis you see on the news, it's not an accident, it's part of the game. And every time they rescue the system, they're really rescuing themselves. Because if the big banks fall, the whole deck of cards goes with them. And here's the cruel truth. The easier money is to print, the less your labour is worth. You work a month for a paycheck. They print that same amount in milliseconds. So yeah, they're the casino boss. They don't play, they set the rules. We're all just sitting at the table, hoping the house doesn't change the odds overnight. 4. The richer we get in technology, the poorer we become in freedom. You know, it sounds strange at first, but honestly, it's one of the biggest paradoxes of our time. The more technology we have, the more convenience we're promised, the less control we actually hold over our own money, our own lives. Back then, people held real cash. You could feel it, keep it, hand it to someone, done. No record, no system, no tracking. You owned it. Now, everything lives inside an app, a button, a password, a code. It looks modern, but let's be real. If the system freezes your account, if there's an error, if someone just decides you violated a rule, your entire life savings vanish in a blink. That's not convenience. That's dependency, dressed up as progress. When money becomes data, ownership becomes permission. You don't really hold your money anymore. You just borrow access to it, as long as the system lets you. And that's the quiet part no one says out loud. People aren't just dependent on money anymore. They're dependent on the network that creates and controls it. It's painful, isn't it? We got richer in technology, but somewhere along the way, we lost the one thing that made us truly rich. Freedom, Bitcoin. It didn't appear because someone thought it would be cool. No, it appeared because people lost trust. Lost trust in cash, lost trust in banks, lost trust in the system. Look around. Paper money keeps being printed. Its value drops. National debts skyrocket. Interest rates swing up and down like a game. And you think you own your money? Nah, you're just a number in a computer somewhere at the central bank. Then Bitcoin shows up, and it says, you don't have to trust me. You control your own money. No printing on a whim, no account freezes. Every transaction transparent on the blockchain. Sounds perfect, right? But make no mistake, this is a real rebellion. A rebellion of those who realize traditional money is just a power game. Economically speaking, Bitcoin is digital gold. Limited supply. 21 million coins, no more, no less. That means no government, no bank can dilute your wealth. From a financial perspective, it's a tool to protect against inflation, rising debt, and the devaluation of paper money. But let's be real, Bitcoin isn't a magic shield. Its price swings wildly, 10, 20% in a day, normal. It's not instant safety. It's a tool for those who understand the game of money, who know how to protect themselves long term. In the end, Bitcoin isn't just an asset. It's a symbol of defiance, a scream from those who refuse to be slaves to a system built on fake trust in paper. Owning it, owning even a little, means holding on to a piece of freedom in a world where monetary freedom is almost dead. You know, cash. It's just trust printed on paper. You hold a $50 bill thinking it has real value. But in reality, its worth is decided by governments and central banks, by the trust of everyone around you. It can lose value in an instant, print too much, inflation spikes. You think holding cash gives you freedom, but really, you're at the mercy of someone else's decisions. Digital money, that's trust programmed into a system. You don't touch it, you don't hold real gold. Everything exists on servers, tracked, monitored, frozen, at a whim. Sure, it's convenient, transactions are fast, but freedom? Don't kid yourself. Your assets are basically data in a bank's or government's machine. The people running the system can create it, erase it, lock it, and you're almost powerless if something goes wrong. Then there's Bitcoin. That's trust set free. No one controls it, no one prints more. Its value comes from community belief, digital scarcity, and the ability to escape the centralized system. It's not just an asset, it's a statement of monetary freedom. If you want control over your money, that's the path. But it's volatile, risky, and you have to understand the rules completely. Here's the raw truth. We think we own money, but cash is debt, digital money is data, Bitcoin is belief. The real power over money, it's never been in your hands. It's in the hands of those who can create it, manage it, and watch it.